some reintroductions in several areas of Mongolia and China. Now, this species is the only true wild horse living today. Until the mid-20th century, Mongolian wild horses ranged the plains of Central Asia, but they were last seen there in 1965. Now, as you can all see, the Mongolian wild horse has a very distinctive form. First, you can see it has a short, erect mane and is also missing a forelock. A forelock is a piece of the mane that falls over a horse's forehead. Captive breeding of Mongolian wild horses started with a group of 28 animals in 1901. The Bronx Zoo received its first animals in 1902, and we have maintained our herd since then.
We're in Sepia.
The first accounts of Mongolian wild horses come from rock engravings, paintings, and even cave drawings that date back more than 20,000 years. And the first written accounts were from Tibet, sometime around 900 AD.
We're just seeing some
But these horses remained largely unknown and unnamed to the Western world for many years. During an expedition to Central Asia in 1879, a famous Russian explorer and naturalist, Colonel Nikolai Przewalski, encountered the horse in Western Mongolia. Because of his discovery, this species is also known as Przewalski's horse.
Now, as we look for the animals, think of where you would go if you wanted a shady spot, a quiet place to rest, or a little grazing time. You see, animals like to be comfortable just like we do. So always check out the shady areas. When you see water, look to see if anyone is cooling off, and be sure to take a second look at what you might think is a rock. It could be a deer sitting very still.
That guy's a deer. Where is it? I don't know.
We are now on the lookout for two endangered species, the gaur and our brown-antlered deer.
We're on the lookout. On the lookout in Sepia.
Here at the zoo, we help gaur and brow-antlered deer and many other species by participating in cooperative zoo management programs called Species Survival Plans.
In Sepia.
The name says it all. The plans aim to help these animals survive. Zoos across the country work together to maintain genetically diverse populations of rare and endangered species.
Now, if you look to the far right and rear of the exhibit in that sunny area, you can see our brown-antlered deer. Currently classified as vulnerable, brown-antlered deer are continuing to lose their wild space. In many places, herds must resort to feeding on crops as their natural habitat has been taken over for farming. And the other species that I mentioned, the gaur, you can also see is a large chocolate brown animal you see way to the back of the exhibit. The gaur are the largest wild cattle in the world, and they are big. Males can weigh over 2